No. This no. There's just no way. Nah. Me not take me ear with me a ear. People look on this. Look on this. Yeah, man. People want to look on this. Thank you, mommy. People want to look on this because this I get out of hand now. What Damian Crawford say? This man has no respect for the truth. He categorically said it. It's going to transport 328,000. Wow. This was posted yesterday. Wow. Hold on there. Make we hear this.
$500 as a subsidy to go to school. Now you tell me, if you have a dedicated school bus system, that is going to transport 328,000 people at a cost of $1.4 billion a year for the bus, for the parts, for the driver, for the service, for the technology. And these people are going to tell you that for the citizens a week to give them $2,500. And come out publicly and say that the school bus system that I'm putting in on behalf of this government can't work.
Today, I'm making a mathematical calculation to prove to Batista Bavaz that it is impossible for a school bus program to work. Let us start with his assumptions that I saw him in a video with no less than Minister of Finance and the Minister of Education.
This school bus system, 100 routes, 258 schools, 328,000 students in the first phase. Within 2 years, we will be able to cover the 850 schools. 650,000 students will be able to go to school every morning.
He suggested that there is 100 buses in phase 1. Actually 110, but 10 is held in reserve to replace the ones that might be down, etc. So at any given point, 100 buses will be in rotation. He also said that those 100 buses will carry 328,000 students. Now let's do the bus breakdown to find what is the average seat capacity of the buses. The average seat capacity of the buses is 48 students. This is done by doing a weighted average. So the students must be moved within a finite time span to get to school on time, 6 to 8 a.m. The most trips these buses can therefore take is 2 trips, and there is 1 per route. It will mean therefore that the total amount is equal to 48 times 100, which is equal to 4,800 students per trip. Might take 2 trips, the bus can make 2 trips, which will give us 9,600 students at maximum capacity.
328,000 students in the first phase.
The system is nowhere near 328,000. Now, we can get a little more deep for Batista Pavaz. The bus moves from point A to B, sequentially moves from point B to A. So one bus goes from Linstead to Spanish Town and eventually moves back from Spanish Town to Linstead. This assumption is suggesting that the bus goes from Linstead to Spanish Town, come back with nobody and go back from Linstead to Spanish Town. So you can therefore add, let's say 50% of this number. Now the reason why there's always traffic in one direction is because based on the location of residents, it is often that more persons move in one way or the other. So we can add another 4,500 4,500, 4,800 here, to say it is going in the other direction. If you want to be kind to Bakasapa bars, you can have the full 100%, and therefore the full 100% would be about 18,000, 19,200. If you add 15%, it would be about about 14,000. So that is 14,000 as the maximum capacity of the system that the JLP is proposing. If it is to service 328,000, you would have to make 328,000 divided by 4,800. It would have to make 68 trips each day. So based on Bakasapava's calculation, his bus system in the period of 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. would make 68 trips. Each bus will make 68 trips. And the total, all buses will make 68 times 100, 6,800 trips per day. That is impossible, Bakasapavas. And it is a shame that both the Minister of Education and the Minister of Finance were in line nodding with this ridiculous calculation. So, in the facts of the matter, there is absolutely no way that 100 buses can transport on a daily basis 328,000 students. Now please remember, all students go to school every single day, and so they will need that transportation. Now it is impossible that the bus can make 68 trips per day. Now to the contrary, if Bakasapava says that each student would not get the bus each day, then of the 190 days that the students are supposed to go to school, they will be able to access this bus only 3 days of the 190 days if it is going to service 328,000 students. So, Bakasapavas, there is nothing correct about what you have calculated.
We need some milk.
On Thursday, the spokesperson
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament.
I want to say one little thing. What a wicked tune where we released the other day, you know? Yeah, man. We're marching on to progress.
Take out somebody, man or woman.
I want to say one little thing. What a wicked tune where we released the other day, you know? Yeah, man. We're marching on to progress. It'll take life on the road, you know. You want to see labor right to dance to it too. Them love it too. Before you hear the piece like that.
March, we are march, 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 we are march, march, march,
Boy, nice to kill. But I want to tell some little JLP apologists in the media, and don't worry yourself. I love we are dealing with, you know. The word is love, you know. When we talk about we are blood and fire, comrade. We're resilient. We're passionate. We're determined to see change. We're not afraid of nobody. We are going to do what we have to do. But we are doing it within the law. And we are doing it with love for our country. Because we love Jamaica. And we love our people. So you don't have to worry about that. Just enjoy the music, man. Lick it again, the selector.
the selector. That's who the champion repeat. The way out nice. Yeah, man. I want to big up all of my South St. Andrew people, them trainer. Power junglers, how you mean? Some people, them no need for fret, man. We have blood and fire, comrade, but the word is love, same way. We're serious, yes. We're determined, yes. We're resilient, yes. We're full of vibes and energy, yes. But the word is love, man. Yeah, man, always love. So people, don't fret about this thing. Change is gonna come.
Alright. Boy, I didn't need a break. I'm not telling a lie, but hey, London 45. You see you, me love you, you know, lady. Listen to this.
Mr. Holness! Community and nobody not talk to you.
Yes.
So what is money here? If I'm going out here, sir. So what more here, Mr. Holness?
Yes.
Mr. Holness, we're outside. And only 4 persons out here. Mr. Holness, the Labour Party is up in my place. And it's only four people in green out there, sir. I don't know if you don't get anybody else to come with the bus, but I'm going to continue look out. Mr. Holness, say the people can move the bus. We don't want a nice so we get there. So one Makiji straight to power. Power.
Yo, me can't bother with hey, London no easy, man. London tell him man say we say one market G and the man I put up in fist and I say one market G too, you know. Jesus have mercy. Fayval. I want go on. I want the Fayval.
That is funny,
Rough
honey.
out there, man.
That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Fayval, the roughy, man. Yes, let's look at this. Car fits you're the panel. Listen to this.
Since he has threatened to assault me in the chamber.
Want to hear that?
With his words, he was trying to urge Senator Abkafis Henley
Yes.
to speak instead of you, Senator Gale, since he has threatened to assault me in the chamber. With his words, Senator Camilla Johnson Smith. And you're getting very anxious because I've not completed my statement. He has...
Hold on. Senator Johnson Camilla Smith, when I get froggy again in our parliament the other day when she said this. So, she never did it. She never hear. So, she a gone so. I want to come in. Come like a fair time a year or something, or a month. I want to go on.
Chamber. With his words, Senator Camilla Johnson Smith. And you're getting very anxious because I've not completed my statement. He has spoken about me in public before from a platform, and he has indicated that he also intends to do that today. I will not be able to respond. But let me say to him that I remind him that when he did so previously, he did whisper an apology to me. I noticed that he has been calling for public apologies, and perhaps even as he does it today, he will apologize for his past references. It would be admirable of him to do so.
I'm advised that whilst I was out the chamber, sir, the senator who was about to exit the chamber, Senator Scott Motley, indicated that I advanced menacing words in her direction and raising the spectre of assault. That, sir, is a bold-faced lie. It is untrue.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop.
And I'd urge the senator to retract it. I normally, sir, use words which are guided, such as misleading, false, measured. But that, sir, is a bold-faced lie, and I'll urge her to retract it.
There
Thank
seems
you.
to have been some. I said I didn't hear it.
No, Mr. Sinclair, enough time him do things and say things I not agree with. But you see where him angle this the right way. The man said, I never hear it, so I don't know how to proceed. That is fair. It happened outside. But come in and Johnson Smith and jump up like she Miss Fraggy. Miss Fraggy Isha. I want to you. Eh? And see she get Fraggy with all Peter Bunting. I talk about who is he? Huh? I want one in a parliament. I want to them people there. Them sister them exiting. Then I get Gigi.
You brought it to the attention, and Senator Apka Fisendi has indicated that he did not make the comments. All right? Senator.
President, Senator Apka Fitzhenley knows what he said.
Yeah.
I see the leader responded before I was concluded. I did not intend to convey, as she interpreted, that it was a physical threat. I have been a member of the Senate here much longer than Senator Fitzhenley has been.
Yes.
And I think you ought to be aware.
Look at him. You see that a while ago? That's a nervous person. Camera go pan him in turn away for you. Boy, they are liar. Me no need no more confirmation. Me believe say him a liar. Yes. That right there so tell me say him a liar. We got rehearsed spontaneity in the building. What's going on? You know my chat had stopped, guys. I couldn't have seen your messages. Yes, right after last some so you can see clearly. We never see none of them other messages. London. Oh. How you doing? Rehearsed spontaneity. So good to see you, love. Always. You know, I know you're in the clouds. Thank you for your continued support. You know. Yeah, so well, I tell you, this dude, man, look at this.
A member of the Senate here much longer than Senator Fitzhenley has been. President, Senator Apka Fitzhenley knows what he said.
Yeah.
I see.
People look on his face. Tell me what you want to see. Look on his face now, people. On the type in our chat, I want to see. Type in our chat, I want to see people. Guilty or innocent. Talk to me.
Guilty! That nigga is guilty!
The leader responded before I was concluded. I did not intend to convey, as she interpreted, that it was a physical threat. I have been a member of the Senate here much longer than Senator Fitzhenley has been. And I
Bam! Right there. Look at this.
think you ought to be aware.
Nervous laugh. Nervous laugh.
Guilty! That nigga is guilty!
You understand?
That I would never, ever, on any occasion, not inside the Senate or outside the Senate, misrepresent, much less to.
Real black woman. Who you talk when you say that message? Who you talk? Me the host or Abka? Because when YouTube block a message, you know, so nobody can see but me. So who you talking?
Lie on a fellow senator. But, no, I'm not finished. But let me say this. Let me say this.
Hey, Mr. Bell, hey. Oh, Abka. Why real black woman, I tell you say, I put things in my ask, you know, because my trigger finger and normal when it comes to blacking people, you know. You were gone in a mums. But anyway, don't keep the language proper. Seeing you can't say certain things on YouTube, you don't want them shadow ban my page, you have to be careful what you want to say. You understand? You have to use code symbols and them type of stuff there. Alright? Dana Whittaker says she see it. Yeah, moderator, we see it. All our moderator them we see it. But you see how fast my trigger is? Anyway, Apka to me is guilty based off several things. His history. He used to work at Nationwide. I can't trust anybody at Nationwide. And the fact say he never went into politics because he didn't qualify. A friend thing, a nepotism. You understand? And look who him threatened. Hey, man, I tell you now. Minister of Justice, Senator Donna Scott Motley. Hey! When the right
Time come. Some are going to charge for corruption.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
You see, you need individuals that we need men, you know. We need real men in our society. We need real men in our society because you see, when you have a woman of Mrs. Scott Motley's Mrs. Donna Scott Motley's stature being disrespected in such a manner, you need real men out there. You see, like how he allegedly quietly threatened her. He needs a real man to quietly give him a talking, you know, a stern talking. You know, just to talk, you know. Yes. Just a proper talking. Yeah, we need those types of enforcers in our community to make sure that the women and children are protected and respected. You understand? And it's a damn shame that this happened because I believe Senator Donna Scott Motley. I have no reason to not believe her. There's nothing. No motive, nothing. You understand? No motive. No, what is this? Audit flags private farm store selling free fertilizer. So hold on then. You see, there's so much things to talk about, you know, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to applaud the People's National Party for putting out the evidence. Because you remember when Tamina Johnson Smith get froggy in a parliament, I'm going to find it because I have it, you know. You remember when she get froggy in a parliament and rush? Big up General Damn D, big up Damn D, back from vacation. You remember when she get froggy people?
It have something to do with
no,
Gabriela Morris.
That.
So it's interesting. Let us hear what Pastor Peter Chambers has to say.
Yeah, you don't need to go watch that video there. Anyway, let me find the video real quick. It's a good bit. Here we go.
I'm here with another one. I just want to react.
Fertilizer not being given to those who need it most, but being sold. That is a dangerous road to go down. And whether or not,
she not even make you finish, you know. And sit down, man. Watch her face. Look on her.
Or not.
Look on her.
On a point of order once more.
Watch her.
Mr. President, yes, lies bite. There was the Auditor General's report did not allege any corruption, and it did not.
Which report you listen? Which report you read? Which report you read? You forget say a videotape there with the fertilizer. I go in at the aim or everything. It is up in the streets. Shut up.
It said expressly was that they were concerned that they did not have the beneficiary list in all of the bags, and they were provided. There is, Mr. President, no allegation of corruption comprised in the Auditor General's report. and any attempt to try to have those things embedded in Hansard or that fertilizer was sold.
It's in the report.
They have been responded, so I will check on that as well. But you guys are very, I just have to say, Mr. President, that these utterances that have been made
listen to her.
demonstrate the utmost irresponsible and disregard.
Irresponsible?
Hey, you wanna know me? Stay ready with me a certain word of them using them. So here. Sometimes I need to do a better job and make a video place too. But on the here, so me glad say Dr. Dayton Campbell audit flags private farm stores selling free fertilizer. I watched the Senate yesterday as minister tried to convince the nation that there was no corruption. The free fertilizer is it. She did not read the report. She's trying to mislead. Now listen, let's go to the article. Audit flags farm stores selling free fertilizer. A Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining internal audit report has highlighted allegations that fertilizers donated by the Kingdom of Morocco for Jamaican farmers was being sold at a private farm store in St. Catherine. An Auditor General's report tabled in Parliament on Tuesday indicated that the internal audit with the damning allegations of the free fertilizer being sold at a private farm store in St. Catherine was reportedly sent to Derma Spence, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry. In response, Rural Agricultural Development Authority RADA told auditors from the Auditor General's Department that the Permanent Secretary referred the matter to the board for further investigation. However, Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis said RADA did not provide any evidence to confirm that further action was taken. When I hear this, attempts to get a comment from Spence yesterday were unsuccessful as the calls went to voicemail. The audit also identified instances where bags of fertilizer were not distributed in accordance with the approved distribution list. So, it's not that. Oh, you see Peter Chambers one earlier today. It's not that. It's not just that they weren't distributed in accordance with the distribution list. It's not that alone. You understand? But what Johnson Smith or whatever she want to name wanted to tell us is that's the only thing. And the article is telling you that's not the only thing. According to the audit, these receipts were not on the Ministry of Agriculture's approved distribution list and rather did not present any approved beneficiary and verification from used to assess eligibility for farm input. Rather indicated that the 4 recipients were farmers producing various crops. However, the requisite authorization from the authority and the Agricultural Ministry was not present. You hear that? They want us to believe that the 4 recipients were farmers, but the requisite authorization from the authority and the Agricultural Ministry was not present, was not presented. So these individuals could not be farmers. It's up in the air. So what Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith called this? This is not corruption? Huh? Come on, let's be real. Between September 2019 and 20, Kingdom of Morocco, blah, 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 72,000 bags containing 50 kilograms of assorted fertilizers as an estimate of $349.4 million in value. Right? Rather, provider records indicated that in many cases, some MPs receive more than 100 bags, while others receive less. Want to hear that? Some MPs receive 100 bags, while others receive less. It says, rather asserted that members of parliament from both political parties received an equal allotment of fertilizers donated by Morocco, with each reportedly receiving 100 bags. Rather confirmed that 9 MPs from opposition qualified for allotment with 37 government MPs were qualified. According to RADA, special allocations were made for the Agriculture Minister, the State Minister, the former Minister of Agriculture, and the opposition spokesperson on agriculture. The agriculture body said the special allocations were done due to the significant number of requests. So a lot of people wanted it. That's why it's such a big thing. It was in high demand. Monroe Ellis said the accountability officer at RADA has a responsibility for the collection, receipt, custody, and issue of public property, such as the Moroccan fertilizer, and ought to have instituted the requested control to govern the distribution of fertilizer to farmers, whether it is being done directly by RADA or through the MP. So, the concern that the Monroe Ellis has is that the distribution was definitely not done by RADA. It is their responsibility to collect, to have the proper receipts, to make sure so that it's in their custody, and also to issue it to the public, issue that public property, right? Whether they are going to give it to the MPs or not. They are the ones responsible for doing that. Why was that not done? Why was that not done? Well, those fertilizers, a truckload of fertilizer, was sent to the JLP MP's office. It's on camera. Dr. Dayton Campbell was there. And they warned them that it will not go down that way. It was not sent to RADA. It was supposed to send to RADA. That is the first red flag. So why Senator Kamina Johnson Smith jump up and I get froggy for? We should get froggy for. We all saw the video. Right? And for those who didn't see it, I can't put it up right now. Right? I'm so glad I did this. Man, oh man. Shout out to Dr. Dayton Campbell, man. Thank you, sir. Let me start this article so I can always have it done. Awesome. Oh, here's the video. Oh, yes. Here's the video.
Mr. President, RADA is there.
Auditor General's report did not allege any corruption, and it did not. What it said expressly was that they were concerned that they did not have the beneficiary list in all of the bags.
Embarrassing!
And they were provided. There is, Mr. President, no allegation of corruption comprised in the Auditor General's report.
So, on the hear what she said? She said that there is no allegation of corruption. Now, that's a lie.
Stop the cap.
That's a lie.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
That's a lie.
No bullshit, bro.
Audit flags private farm stores selling free fertilizer. What do you mean there's no allegation?
Hey, who mess is this?
Yeah, man. May I take her outside? May I take her outside? Because she upset me. She upset me. She upset me. May I take her outside? Outside! Let me don't want to think about that tonight. That reaction there all over the place. I don't want to look at one video, you know.